The EV revolution just took a massive leap forward, and it's all thanks to Huawei. Imagine an EV battery that can last 1,864 miles on a single charge. That's enough to drive from New York to Miami and back again without stopping for more juice. Huawei just filed a patent for a solid-state battery that could make this crazy range a reality. And if this tech hits the market, it would completely rewrite the rules of the EV game. Today's lithium-ion batteries have brought us to where we are today, but they also have some serious limitations holding them back. For one, these batteries are pretty heavy, which affects performance and efficiency. They also degrade over time, meaning they lose capacity and have a limited lifespan. Not to mention they're flammable, which raises safety concerns. And let's not forget about the environmental impact of mining the materials used in these batteries. There's definitely room for improvement, and that's where solid-state batteries come in. These innovative batteries replace the liquid electrolyte in lithium-ion cells with a solid material. But this tiny tweak has some major benefits. The new battery architecture means higher energy density, which translates to more power and range per unit of weight. It also reduces the risk of fire and boosts charging speeds. Solid-state batteries last way longer than traditional lithium-ion packs. According to experts, they can maintain over 90% of their capacity for a whopping 1 million miles or more. In comparison, lithium-ion batteries typically only last between 250,000 and 500,000 miles before degrading. Now that's a massive difference. But the demand for cleaner, greener transportation is growing rapidly. Electric vehicles are becoming more popular, and with good reason. They're better for the environment, more cost-effective to own and drive smoother and quieter. And while EVs are already a solid choice, they still have some hurdles to overcome. One of the biggest concerns for potential EV buyers is range anxiety. With today's technology, most EVs can travel between 300 and 500 miles on a single charge, but that's still less than the range of a typical gas-powered car. Imagine filling up your EV in the morning and then having to wait hours for it to recharge before you can head home in the evening. Plus, building more charging stations isn't a quick fix. It takes time and resources to set them up and ensure they're widely available. And when you're on a long road trip, you might find yourself stranded without the necessary infrastructure. Battery range directly impacts the overall cost of an EV. A battery with a shorter range requires more frequent charging, which translates into higher electricity consumption and more wear and tear on the battery itself. As a result, owners end up spending more money on charging and replacing the battery pack over time. However, with breakthroughs like Huawei's new solid-state battery, the game is changing. Imagine an EV that can travel nearly 1,000 miles before needing a recharge. That's enough to cover most long-distance trips without any hiccups. Not only does this alleviate range anxiety, but it also makes EVs a more viable option for families and businesses who rely on vehicles for daily operations. This extended range opens up new possibilities for industries such as ride-sharing, logistics, and public transportation. With a larger radius of operation, EVs become more efficient, reducing costs and emissions. Additionally, faster charging speeds mean less time spent waiting for a recharge and more time on the road. And let's not forget about safety. While lithium-ion batteries are generally safe, they can pose a risk if damaged or improperly handled. Solid-state batteries eliminate the risk of fire and explosion, providing peace of mind for drivers and passengers. This enhanced safety feature is particularly important for commercial vehicles, carrying passengers or goods, reducing the likelihood of accidents caused by battery failure. They reduce the need for rare earth metals and other critical materials, lessening the impact on natural resources. Plus, they have a longer lifespan, which means fewer batteries end up in landfills. It's a win-win for both drivers and the planet. There have been several breakthroughs in recent years, bringing us closer than ever to this revolutionary battery tech. Companies like Toyota, Nissan, Honda, and QuantumScape have been investing heavily in research and development, but mass adoption still faces a few hurdles. First, solid-state batteries are currently more expensive to produce compared to traditional lithium-ion cells. As a result, EVs equipped with this technology tend to have a higher price tag, putting them out of reach for many consumers. Moreover, the manufacturing process for solid-state batteries is complex and requires specialized equipment and expertise. This complexity adds to the overall cost and makes it challenging for new players to enter the market. Furthermore, there are concerns about the durability and reliability of solid-state batteries, while they offer longer lifespans than lithium-ion cells. Despite these challenges, the race for battery supremacy is heating up. Every major automaker is on the hunt for the best battery tech to power their EVs, and solid-state batteries are at the forefront of this competition. Ford, Volkswagen, General Motors, and others are pouring billions of dollars into research and development, recognizing the potential of this game-changing technology. The automotive industry is undergoing a massive transformation, and those who embrace innovation will lead the charge into a new era of sustainable mobility. Companies like Toyota are aiming to bring solid-state batteries to market by the early 2020s, and giants like Hyundai have set their sights on 2025, with billions of dollars in investments flowing into batteries. It won't be long before this technology hits the roads. The quest for better batteries is not just a side quest in the battle for sustainable transportation. It's a game changer. The incredible range, rapid charging, unmatched safety, and eco-friendliness of solid-state batteries are reshaping the EV landscape. As companies push the boundaries of innovation, the automotive world is on the brink of a revolution. Drop your thoughts below. Are you pumped about the potential of solid-state batteries? Do you think Huawei's patent will change the game? And what do you think it'll take to get this tech into everyday EVs? Your comments fuel our future videos, so keep them coming.